Hi, can I ask you a compelling question? So, do you know what you love to do, what's in your hearts of desires, but just don't think that you can make a go at it? Do you find that you're still in a JOB just to pay the bills, but have this hobby over here or this volunteer work that you do that you would love to do, but you just don't feel like you can make a go at it again? So I want you to know it really pains me to see when people aren't doing work that they love to do. Hi, I'm Tomasa Makapinlak, and I am the Self-Care Queen. And I help women live their life on purpose by taking self-care deeper that way. So I love to see women finding work that they love to do, that they find fun. And not only that, but they feel fulfilled and make lots of moolah. Yes. And so I wanted to dispel a myth today that you cannot do hobbies or volunteer work without getting paid or getting paid to do it. And so I want to share with you a couple of things that I've seen people do that's been an example for me and people in my life that I've reconnected with. So there I have this elementary school friend that I reconnected with a few years ago. And he's kind of the pioneer of DJing, where he likes to like scratch these records and all this. And I remember in college, like dancing to his music. I never knew it was him until a few years ago. And so, today, well, I'm going to be 50. He's going to be 50 this year as well. He still tours around the world. He's actually in Europe right now, touring around. And he's doing his shows. He's DJing. He's bringing old school music back out here. And he's actually trying to bring vinyl back and scratching those records and all that. And he's doing it. And he's about to release another album with all these beats and this 808 machine and all that stuff. And so, I really admire him for doing that because he is living his life on purpose. And here he started doing this when he was a kid in high school. He had no idea that would turn into something like this. And so he loves what he does, and it comes out in his work, and I can feel it whenever he talks about it. And so I wanted to share that with you. So I want to share a client of mine with you. His name is George, and he started seeing me a few years ago. And he actually was teaching children karate in the community centers and doing some outreach at some of the schools. And his dream was to open up his own dojo. And so if you know what a dojo is where you actually teach, martial arts and things like that. And so I want you to know, while he was working with me, he did a lot of clearing work. And I remember when he had this dream that he wanted to open up this dojo, we brainstormed how he could do it, how he'd get the funding, how he did it, and all this stuff. And so I'm happy to say that he opened up the dojo while he was working with me. Not only that, but he also has maintained it. He still has it open after a year later. And so this is in his hearts of hearts, his desires. It was what he loved to do, and it helped to bring his inner child out. But he's also helping children have better self-esteem with the dojo and have discipline. And that's what it does by teaching them karate. So, that's just another example. And then I want to give you an example of a client of mine who's recently come to me, and she's female. And her name is Dorothy. I'm going to call her Dorothy. And she loves fashion. She loves admiring people with fashion. And one of the things that she likes to do is help dress women. She's helped a couple of her friends, and she likes to put herself together. And she admires people when they are dressed up. And so she said, Tomasa, I really want to do this. And I go, well, what's holding you back? I don't know. I'm scared. She's frozen in fear. So she began working with me about a couple of weeks ago. And so I want you to know that I'm already putting her in action. And look at where in her life where she helps her friends get dressed. Not only that, but how does she want to do this? Does she want to help them go clean their closets and put together their outfits and things like that? So that's what I'm helping her do, for example. And then not only that, but we're also helping her move through the challenges of when she's a kid where she's been told, maybe as a child, that she couldn't do something. And so that, my dear friends, sometimes stops us in our tracks. Things that have happened in our childhood that we have no idea, that has fast forward to this time in our life, and we're like, don't understand why we can't move forward into doing the things that we love to do. So that is just a sample of what I do. But what I want to share with you is invite you to an event where I will help you unleash part of who you are. And it's called Coming into Your Prosperous Alignment with Your Soul's Purpose. And it's a 3-part master virtual retreat series where you will learn how to clear these blocks to help receive the abundance in your life. And then you'll ignite your passion so that you can make room for wealth. And the last one is claiming your treasure like a queen. And so if this is compelling to you and sings to your soul, I invite you to click on the link below, and we'll see you on the next page. Thank you.